School ISD high school teachers. This video will serve the purpose to give you our curriculum update. We will start with our secondary math priorities. As a growing district, it's important for all of us to revisit our math priorities, and this document highlights what we hold tight. We ask to follow the scope and sequence. We advocate for student-centered instructions and learning environment. We ask that you unpack all standards and deconstruct power standards. You have flexibility in adding additional essential skills. We ask that your assessment include multiple format, not just multiple choices. Target method will help you with that. We ask that you administer and analyze CFAs to ensure mastery of power standards. As far as the formatting and timing, you have flexibility on that. Administer district snapshot throughout the year. We ask that you also administer prerequisite and pre-assessment so that you can collect data and make instructional decisions prior to the beginning of the instructions, and those are for power standards. You have flexibility on the questions format, the timing, and so on. We ask the student to initiate and drive mathematical conversations in the classroom. Again, that aligns to our student-centered learning environment. Intentionally integrate future-ready skills. You have the flexibility to decide which attributes of the future-ready that you will implement in your classroom. Provide skill-based targeted instruction, but then again, when it comes to structure, you can decide on how you structure your classroom in terms of flexible seatings and so on, and differentiation. Use high-yield strategies to support all learners. We let you decide on making the best instructional decision as far as what strategy to implement. We ask that you implement some student practice monitor, but as far as a tool to use, you have the flexibility to decide Mastery, Connect, Canvas, or any additional resources available here in Frisco ISD. Provide opportunity for feedback. You have the flexibility to decide which format or which approach you would take in terms of rubrics, e-portfolio, peer self-evaluation, and so on. You can access this math priority in our Canvas, or you can also use a bit.ly on this screen. As far as the update for pacing guide, the suggested days for the most part stay the same. We still kept it color-coded to reflect the units on the calendar. Testing date, we updated the snapshot date. Also, for Algebra 1 teacher, we updated the testing date for EOC. As far as the update for the district snapshot, we updated the assessment window at the top here, and also linked the most updated teacher direction at the bottom on how to administer the district snapshot and Aware. We also wanted to take the time to highlight all the approved district purchase programs available for you. You can access this list directly on the secondary math canvas, or you can use the bit.ly on the screen. Far more, we wanted to lift up our secondary math online resources available for your courses based on the tier levels. This document is also available or accessible through our secondary math canvas. As far as instructional book resources, we went through a list of instructional books each campus should have, and we provided information such as the title, the grade level that's associated with those books, the descriptions, and what those books are intended for. Far more, we looked at each book and pointed out where it fits in each unit and topics for majority of the courses. You can access this campus instructional book resources directly from our secondary math canvas. Curriculum update, it brings us to Explain It assignment. Explain It is a series of questions. It's about identifying common errors that occur when working through math problems. Student is encouraged to respond using a text entry or media response. For example, the question on the right asking students to determine if this graph is indeed a function using the vertical line test. Now, the student drew one line and it passes the graph once, then the student determined it was a function. Aha! The question is, what is a common mistake the student made in his reasoning? Now the student will have to tell us what happened, why is it wrong. and they have to explain it. As for us teachers, one way to best capture the true understanding of the concept. You can view these questions by clicking on assignments in the secondary math campus course. Here's another example. It's going from circle 1 to circle 2. Clearly, it's a dilation. So student picks C. Now, why is the student incorrect? What error did the student make? What is the correct answer? Students will have to explain it to tell us what went wrong. They can either type in the answer in text entry, file, upload, or media recording. Another way for us educators to truly identify or figure out if they know the concept or not. Again, the course title of this is called Explain It Math Explanation Questions Campus Course. It's located in Commons. If you're not quite familiar how to add content from Commons to your course, well, we got you covered. If you scan that QR code or you go to the bit.ly below, it will guide you to how to add content from Commons directly to your course. And then from your course, you can add it directly to a specific unit or so. As much as we wanted to add a lot of questions for all the courses here in Frisco ISD, we're only able to do Math 6 all the way to Algebra 1. Now, that doesn't mean anybody else beyond Algebra 1 should not utilize any of this question. You can use it as an inspiration to create your own questions, but we promise that we will add more questions for other courses soon. Well, this concludes our update for high schools. If you have any questions or concern, please feel free to reach out to any of us. Thank you and have a wonderful school year.